You were never meant to be controlled, only guided. But some believed they had the right to determine who could walk beside you. They thought proximity equaled permission, as if your destiny could be sold in pieces, handed out like tickets to a show. Now the truth is coming to light, and the cost of their deception is about to unfold. They believed they were the gatekeepers of your life, but only the divine holds the keys. You've been called here today to witness the reckoning. Stay with me, because what's coming next will change everything you thought you knew about power, protection, and divine elevation. Let's dive in. They spoke of you as if they owned you, as if your life was theirs to define. They exaggerated your weaknesses, fabricated your flaws, and spun stories that never reflected who you truly were. They needed to control the narrative, because without it, their relevance would crumble. They twisted your story to fit their needs, to make themselves feel important. But what they never anticipated was the force of your evolution. Every lie they told has now crumbled, replaced by the truth of your growth. And the world is starting to see the gap. The lie no longer holds weight. Their deception is unraveling before their eyes. They never understood the depth of your spirit. They treated you like a commodity, a tool for their own gain. They didn't see the value that lay beneath the surface. They didn't recognize your divine worth, because they couldn't measure it with human standards. They thought you were just another player in their game, someone they could manipulate for their own benefit. But you were never a product to be used. You were a soul carrying a purpose far greater than they could comprehend. And now, with every step you take into your true power, they are witnessing the truth they tried to bury. You were never theirs to control, and the universe is making sure they know it. They believed they controlled the narrative, that their proximity to you gave them power. But with each moment you rose, the cracks in their story began to show. They thought they held the pen to your destiny, but the truth was always beyond their reach. Every lie they told is now being exposed. Every boast they made is crumbling to dust. They can no longer hide behind the illusion of control. Your growth has shattered the walls they built around themselves. And as their world collapses, they are forced to face the consequences of their deception. They thought they were the ones opening doors for you, but now they're standing outside, looking in. The truth is undeniable, and their illusions have no place in the reality you've created. They never saw it coming. The protection you carried wasn't theirs to control. It was always divinely given. They thought their manipulation could bypass your boundaries, that their lies could overpower your spirit. But what they failed to understand is that your protection wasn't based on their permissions. It wasn't their approval that kept you safe. It was the divine shield surrounding you. Every attempt they made to break through only led to their own downfall. You didn't need to fight back. Your presence alone was enough to reveal their weakness. Now they see what they never could. The power you carry cannot be touched by human hands. Every word they spoke against you, every lie they planted in the hearts of others, has now become a spiritual debt they can never repay. They thought they could speak on your name without consequence, but every lie they told only added to their karmic balance. They believed they could manipulate the truth. But the universe doesn't forget. Every distortion they created around your life is now coming back to them amplified. Their relationships are crumbling. Opportunities are slipping through their fingers. And their credibility is fading faster than they ever imagined. What they never understood is this: lying about someone chosen by the divine carries a price. And now they're the ones who must pay. Have you seen karma come full circle for someone? Share your thoughts below. It's time to reflect on how the universe balances everything in the end. They thought they were the ones who controlled your path. They walked with an arrogance, as if they were the gatekeepers of your destiny. They believed their words carried weight, that their influence could shape the course of your life. But now they're witnessing the truth unfold. The gate they once stood in front of is no longer theirs to guard. They're watching as the real path opens before you, and they realize they were never the ones holding the keys. The universe has restructured the order, and their false position is being exposed. What once seemed like control has now turned into confusion, as they stand powerless, unable to access what they thought they could own. The illusion is shattering. They can no longer claim to be your protectors, because the truth has revealed their role. They were never more than temporary players in your story. They built their identity around you. They took every word you spoke, every moment you shared, and twisted it into something that benefited their ego. But now, as you rise, their false identity is being exposed for what it truly is. They thought their worth was tied to your proximity, that by associating with you, they would become significant. But they were wrong. The truth is, their identity was never truly theirs to claim. They mistook your presence for a stepping stone, not understanding that you were the foundation of your own growth. Now, as you step into your power, they're left watching from the sidelines, realizing that they were always living in the shadow of someone greater. The truth is undeniable, and with every step you take, their facade crumbles further. You don't have to lift a finger, because the universe is doing the work for you. Every lie, every manipulation has now been undone. Your elevation is the vindication they never saw coming. The truth is louder than any defense they could offer, and it's undeniable. They tried to play with your destiny, but their actions have only revealed their own lack of power. You've been protected all along, and now, as the world watches, your growth stands as proof of your divine purpose. The doors they thought they opened for themselves are now closing quietly but firmly. And as you rise, every step forward is a message. You were always meant for more. Your vindication is here, and it's not just a moment, it's the beginning of something even greater. The truth has been revealed, and now they are forced to face what they never thought they'd see. They tried to control you, but in the end, they couldn't. Your journey was never theirs to navigate, and every obstacle they placed before you only made your path clearer. So if this message resonates with you, don't just scroll past. Subscribe to this channel and stay aligned with the truth that elevates you. Like this video to share the power of divine protection and vindication. And comment below with your experiences of triumph over those who tried to manipulate your path. You've been called to rise, and this moment is just the beginning. The universe is aligning for you. Stay elevated.